have what? The number 4 figure of speech, oxymoron. When we're talking about oxymoron, it means placing two opposite words side by side. This is contradictory expression whereby two words are placed opposite side by side. I mean placing two opposite words side by side. We have a word. For instance, we have good. The opposite of good is what? Bad. Then you placing those two words in a sentence, we call it what? Oxymoron. Oxymoron, this is a contradictory expression whereby two words of opposite meaning are placed together. We have examples. A story is a known secret. A story is a known secret. We are talking about secret. Are we supposed to know anything about the secret? But now they're saying a story is a known secret. Secret. Then the opposite of secret we have what? Known. When you know something, it's no more a secret. But now they're placing these two opposite words together, known and secret. Secret is what? The opposite of secret is what? Known. Then these two words are what? Contradictory. They are what? Placed together. Known, secret. A story is what? Known, secret. This is oxymoron here. And we're having what? This sentence to be a what? An oxymoron. Then we have what we call the second one. The matter is in orderly confusion. The matter is in orderly confusion. When you are talking about confusion, the opposite of what? Confusion is what? Orderliness. Now we have what? Orderly, and we have confusion. They are one and opposite, placed side by side. The matter is in orderly confusion. When you say something is in orderliness, then are you not saying the thing is in confusion again? So the placing of these two words together, contradicting themselves, is what we call oxymoron. Then the third one. The boys were alone together. Alone, the word, the opposite, together. I'm alone, then coming together again, they are saying the boys were alone together. Alone is the word, and opposite, together. These words are what? Then we have the last one. The woman is living dead. How would they say someone is living dead? There are two contradictory words placed side by side. Dead. Placing two words, opposite words, side by side. We have what? Contradictory expression, placing what? Two words of opposite meaning. Living and dead, they are words and opposite. Then we are going to move to the next figure of speech. Hyperbole. When we're talking about hyperbole, it means deliberate use of exaggeration. A deliberate use of exaggeration to achieve humorous effect, to cause laughter. Using exaggeration, you exaggerate in your talk, in your sentence. When making a statement, you exaggerate. I ate a mountain of fufu. Is it possible? How is it possible for someone to eat a mountain of fufu? So now you are trying to what? Exaggerate in your words. Then we have examples now. I have told you to clean your room 1,000,000 times. I have told you to clean your room 1,000,000 times. How is it possible for you to tell someone to clean his or her room for 1,000,000 times? Then we make use of what? The figure of speech, oxymoron. Hyperbole. So now hyperbole has to do with what? Exaggeration. You are exaggerating in your words. I have told you to what? To clean your room 1,000,000 times. Then the next one we have, I have 1,000,000 things to do. I have 1,000,000 things to do. How is it possible for you to have 1,000,000 things to do? Exaggeration. So now the use of what? Exaggeration leads to what? Hyperbole. Then the third one, I am so hungry I could eat a horse. I am so hungry I could eat a horse. That is exaggeration. How is it possible for a human being to eat a horse? Exaggerating. So now hyperbole means deliberate use of what? Exaggeration in words. She is as thin as a toothpick. She is as thin as a toothpick. Maybe you're trying to describe someone, how slim the person is. You're not saying the person is as slim as a what? As thin as what? A toothpick. How is it possible for someone to be as thin as a toothpick? Exaggeration. Exaggeration to cause what? Numerous effects. She's as heavy as an elephant. She's as heavy as an elephant. How is it possible for someone to be as heavy as what? As an elephant. So the use of what? Exaggeration. And using exaggeration in words means what? Hyperbole. Then the next one we have, my mother is as old as the hills. My mother is as old as the hills. Ancient hills. How is it possible for someone to be as old as that? So you are trying to what? Make use of what? Deliberate exaggeration. You're making use of what? Deliberate exaggeration. In all these sentences, the speakers are what? Making use of what? Deliberate exaggeration to cause numerous effects. And this deliberate use of exaggeration in literature means what? Hyperbole in figure of speech. All these are examples of what? Hyperbole. Then we'll look at the next figure of speech, alliteration. It's also a figure of speech in English language. Then we have, this is the repetition of the same consonant sound. The same consonant sound beginning at the beginning of two or more words on the same line. We have what? The same consonant sound beginning two or more words in the same line, the same sentence. Bouncing baby boy. Bouncing baby boy. They are all words. So now we're having bouncing, baby, and boy. We're having repetition of consonant sound. And which consonant sound is that? Consonant B. So now, bouncing, baby, boy. B, B, B. This is called alliteration. When we have two or more words having the same consonant sound in the same line, is referred to as what? Alliteration. Then the second example, sheep should sleep in a shed. Then we're having what? Sheep should sleep in a shed. Then we're having S, 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 X, S. Remember they said alliteration is repetition of the same consonant sound. S, 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 S. So we're having what? Consonant S. Then the next one, the cock crows, the king knows. The cock crows, the king knows. They are having what? The repetition of what? The consonant K. The last one, the horse houses in Harry's hut. The horse houses in Harry's hut. Remember, alliteration deals with what? Repetition of the same consonant sound. Repetition of the same consonant sound in the same line. We're having us, houses, Harry, hut in the same line. So I have a repetition of H, 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 H. So they are all what? Consonant sound. And having the same repetition beginning the words in the line means what? Alliteration. So alliteration deals with what? Repetition of the same consonant sound at the beginning of two or more words in the same line. And I've given you an example. Bouncing baby boy. Sheep should sleep in a shed. The cock crows, the king knows. The horse houses in Harry's hut. They are all examples of what? Alliteration. I hope you enjoyed today's class. See you in next class. Stay safe.